Hey, Collective. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm good. I just saw some crazy shit. Fucking tweakers, man. Can't believe I used to be one. Nah. I mean, I can't. You don't even know. Bitch got history. I already did my thing. Can we get these messages in, Spirit? Please, and thank you. I actually started taking a video a second ago and I dropped the cards on my computer and it stopped it. So, take two. I think mosquito bugs is finding me. Come on, fucker. There we go. I gave my baby finger foods today for the first time. It was so cute. I don't know if like Cheetos have fucking sugar in them or something. He was so gagged out. It was hilarious. I hang out with somebody I actually used to do dope with. Their daughter and her friend come over and spend time with the baby. They don't get high, so they're kids. But they were here. It was too cute. He was showing out for them. Come on. What's going on here? I'm gonna turn my music off. I get like in the zone, I start feeling it and shit, and I don't be in the focus place. Can we, as a collective of starseeds, get a couple messages, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Actually, my cards have not been talking to me today. It's been a little nerve-wracking. That's definitely one thing I struggle with, is I feel very closed off. I feel like I'm not connected, like they don't hear me sometimes. But I was told that was part of the thing right now, is I'm blocked because I need to rely on self and stop looking for guidance all time. Oh, my screen just got really dark. That was creepy weird. Okay. I'm gonna have to start this over. Please, Holy Spirit, you're embarrassing me. Can I please get some messages? Please and thank you. Maybe we don't need a Starseed Oracle today. Maybe we need to go to the other decks I brought out. One more time through them with Divine Feminine, and I'll let it go after that, and we'll switch decks. Are there any... Yes, apparently there are messages. Okay, so... That's what's up. We got 3 of them. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. The big picture thinking card, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. Sea of Mintaka, which we had the other day. Seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. So we'll start with the Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest, and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. The inquiry on this is, how are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? I was just talking about that, literally surrendering and just trusting yourself and trusting the situation, trusting the divine, just allowing peace to settle within you and knowing that it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay because I was promised it would be, so, yeah. Big picture thinking. Okay. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be visionary for the planet. To take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth new age, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage of Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. The inquiry on this is, how are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? That's what we are. We're the front line, bro. We're bringing this 5D, like 5D is that big D, bro. When we bringing it, it's a thing. I can't stress it enough, man. If you have ideas, if you want to start a channel, if you want to make TikTok videos, if you want to fucking stand on a street corner doing handstands and fucking backflips because you feel that it's a vision that you've seen, do what you feel. Stop hindering yourself. Stop putting things off. Stop making excuses. Stop planning and preparing. Just fucking do it. And don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people say. Just do you, man. That's what the world needs. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential energy, bringing unconsciousness to light. We actually had this the other day, and I'm going to read it again just because I can do that. 10:10 on the clock. What? Here it is. And I'm so stoked that my ditzy mind noticed the alphabetization. That was so smooth. So Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear you could see for miles and miles underwater. I think that's why I wanted to read it. I just wanted to hear about that place again. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you're currently doing, or what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means that you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you are unaware. To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? You know, beyond, the beginning of that insert, it says, like, same thing as the last card. Like, if you have something that is weighing on you, something that you wanted to bring into the world, something that you want to share or create, do that. Bring it to the light. Let it be seen. And when it comes to Carl Jung and his wonderful, wonderful knowledge of the shadow self and that work, man, it's real. It's messy, it's difficult, it's hard, but it's so profoundly necessary and rewarding. And, like with the karmic relationships and the patterns and the things that we deal with in these repetitive cycles, different people, same shit, different shits, same shit, different day. There's a reason for that. It's something that's being called to your attention. It's something that's it's begging for light to be shown upon it and for you to work out those issues, to solve those puzzles and those patterns and stop them from running you, because it's what's happening. Like literally, like those dark aspects of the psyche yourself, like even if you don't think they're hurting someone, it's hurting you. And as a big picture thinker, like, step back, look at the big picture and realize that your part in things is bigger than you realize. And if you're not dealing with the problems or the shadow aspects of self, you're not living. You're needed. You're not fucking playing your part. Next deck I'm pulling from is the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle cards. It's a Doreen Virtue deck. Yeah. To the angelic guidance. What messages do we need to hear as a collective? Oh, god dang it. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This is like so bad today. Find the beauty in the situation. Fuck yeah. Okay, we got this. Crisis averted. I like just dropped like all the fucking cards, so we won't be pulling any more from that deck. But we did get one. And it's, I mean, beautiful. Let your past go. Can't really see it very well. I'm sorry. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. You know, it's such a freeing experience to fucking realize, like, you know, your past creates who you are. Taking pride in the beauty of who you are as a human being and moving away from those traumatic or heavy situations is so, it's so freeing. Like, it's such a beautiful thing to say, okay, that happened, but I don't have to live it. Because when you dwell on situations or you fixate on shoulda, woulda, coulda, it's still creating pain. It's still digging. It's still hurting. You don't have to live that way. I mean, literally, like, so many people have issues with promiscuity or deception in relationships because they've been sexually abused or things like that. Face those demons, man. That wasn't you. You know, like, the things that you do that you're acting out or dealing with, there's a reason for that. That inner child is crying for attention. That inner child is crying for answers because there's pain. But until you deal with it, it's only going to keep surfacing. It's only going to keep creating negatives and hindrances in your life. It's only going to keep you distant from the people who love you. Sometimes sharing those situations or healing from them is deeply cathartic in a sense of you gain a community because you're not the only ones who's dealt with that. I was literally hospitalized as a child because of sexual abuse. I wasn't taken from my family, so tell me what they did to sweep that under the rug. I don't have issues with promiscuity or things like that, but so few people are healthy sexually when they've dealt with things like that, and I'm really truly blessed to be strong. Unfortunately, I have not run into people in my life that have been. A lot of people deal with over-sexualization, desensitization. Like, there's so many problems that people deal with because of simple vulnerability and not being protected as children. And it's not fair that so many people have to continuously hurt or hurt others. It doesn't have to be that way. But I'm ranting, I'm sorry. I'm pulling from the Healing Energy Oracle deck. It's Mario Duguay. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Holy Spirit, are there any messages from the Healing Energy Oracle deck that we need to focus on as a collective? These ones are really long. Very long. Yeah, so I have a dirty mind. I guess that's like where my deviation fell. I have a terrible dirty mind. God, I have a terrible dirty mind. I have like the worst. Please, Holy Spirit, are there any messages that we need to hear from the Healing Energy Oracle? Okay, good deal. 2 of them, that's what's up. Okay. I think they're beautiful cards too. So we have gratitude. God damn it, you can't see a fucking thing. I'm sorry. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all things life brings to me. The best way to continue, say you start drawing in your manifestations, you gain that level of magnetism to start bringing things in. The way that you create that constant with that, you keep that magnetization, that frequency beautiful, is you remain grateful. If things start to appear like they're slipping to you, that's your human perception, and it could very well be just a test. Stay grateful. Even in those negative, unhealthy, unhappy times, stay fucking grateful, because just because. If you remain in gratitude, man, it helps you to see the beauty in things, like literally. But yeah, learning to love myself. And you can't really see them. They're beautiful cards. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. Love you, man. I mean, I don't want to go on some like long rant about like how beautiful you are in the eyes of the divine, how beautiful you are in the eyes of your soulmate, your counterpart, whatever. Love you. You're you for a reason. Whether you weigh 400 pounds or 100, like literally, dude, like there's somebody out there like that's they shit. Like, I promise you that. I promise you that, man. The more you love yourself, the more others will love you as well. Train the world to see your beauty, because you know that it's valuable and you know that it's real. I can't stress it anymore. Like, loving yourself is, oh man. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta love yourself too, because you gotta pick up the slack of the world. And until they get on board with what's popping, show them what it's about, man. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go ahead and end it with the Rebel deck, just because I think they're fun. I just love it. I can't stress it, man. I haven't even had any caffeine today. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe. Like I said, I was really feeling heavy these last few days. The energy has been crazy for me. And it's like every other day I've got Ascension flu. Every other fucking day I'm like trying to feel better, to feel stronger, to feel like I'm doing the right thing. Every single part of my son is my ex, except for the shape and color of his eyes and the shape of his smile. That's it. His attitude, his imbalance. God, I love that child. He's a monster. I don't think he likes me much most days. So, yeah. But it is what it is. And I'll love him until he learns to love himself. So, yeah. I don't know. Come on, guy. Are there any messages? I mean, this isn't really what we need from you. I think this is just fun. But yeah, I'm in a grand place right now, especially considering, like I said, I'm on punishment and being told to fall back to self. Oop, there it is. There's 2 of them that fell. Oh my goodness. At least I thought there were 2. Okay, I guess there's just 1. That's creepy. I swear I saw 2. Don't judge me. I'm like in like house clothes. Okay, so you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Yeah, I haven't preached on that for a minute. It's following that intuition, and I guess technically I'm on punishment being forced to do so. But it's a thing. And we had this card yesterday. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. And I'm going to take the next one after that because I believe, man, we're in the middle of a very, very serious, like, I'm getting serious. Like, you get this? Shit just got real. And that's what the card said. Fuck. Shit's about to get real. Fuck. You need your people around you. So bring it in, collective. Because we are that. We are that fucking forefront. We are these motherfucking soldiers. So strap up them boots because Charlie don't surf. No, I'm sorry. I'm such a fucking nerd. Yeah, if you don't know what that's from, it's from Apocalypse Now. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I fucking love you guys. And I'm grateful for every fucking moment. Seriously. Trust yourselves. Cleanse those energy centers. Cleanse your homes. Stay grounded. Stay grateful. And love you. And know that the divine loves you as well. Trust and surrender. Divine timing. All those fun little fucking tidbits. Be well.